Please welcome to the stage, Dream.
Hello, testing, testing. Hello. All right. So, if you guys don't know what I'm doing here today is I'm trying to show off something that I've been using in my videos recently. It's a technology that we coded called Fusion. It's like what we call it Fusion. Essentially what it is we're using these cameras here to live project a person into a video game. So in this case it's Minecraft, because I play Minecraft, and that's how I came up with the idea. I was doing IRL stuff more after I did my face reveal, because I was faceless before. And I was like, how can I still make Minecraft gaming videos but also kind of incorporate real life? And the idea I came up with was, what if I put myself into the video game? And it was a lot harder than I thought, it took a lot longer than I thought, and it's complicated as hell, but we got it working. Now, normally our setup has 12 cameras, so this setup has 4. So we have 12 cameras, and they're also slightly different cameras than these, and they're further away. We have bottom ones and top ones, so if I pick up my foot, you'd actually see the bottom of my foot. If you're, and the cameras are high enough to where you see the top of my head. This is a more scuffed setup to show you guys the fundamentals and how it works, and to show off the general features of it. So we only have top cameras, so if I was to go like this, you wouldn't really see my face. And also, again, we usually have a very defined lighting setup, because lighting is very important. These cameras are not using sensors. They're actually using stereo cameras. They have 2 cameras, and they work like our eyeballs. They take one picture of each side and compare them to each other to determine the depth. And so, because of that, it's very lighting sensitive. You have no light, you can't see what's going on. It's kind of like Tesla versus Waymo, where Waymo uses LiDAR sensors to detect people, and Tesla uses camera vision. And this is like the camera vision version of that. So because of that, because we don't have as much control over having this set up in our house for a week straight, we can refine things perfectly. It's not going to look perfect, but I still think it's going to look really cool. So I'm excited to show you guys. A little bit about how it works is essentially, or why it's complicated, is you need it to be real time. You need to be instantaneous. It has to be, if I want to punch something in Minecraft and I want to use no controllers and just be able to punch, I can't have it be I punch and a second later it punches for me. So part of it is processing all of these cameras, and this is 4, but imagine doing it with 12 at the same time, processing the images as quickly as possible, getting them with a high enough quality and resolution instantly to a server, and then also sending them off to players, because we're doing competitions and videos where people are competing against people that are in real life. Like as an example, I did a video with my dad actually, where my dad, who's never played Minecraft in his life, was a massive titan, because we put him in here and then we scaled him up, because we have full control over what it looks like. And then he was going against Minecraft players, walking around, stomping them, grabbing them, chasing them down, in a version of my house that I scanned into Minecraft. So things like that, you need the real-time, quick, and efficient, I guess, method of getting all the images there. So the more cameras you have, the more complicated it is. And then also having the cameras kind of agree on where you are. Like obviously if you have cameras in different locations, they don't know exactly where you are or where they are. So there's a whole calibration process. If you guys were here earlier, you might have seen I sat out here for a little bit and was looking at stuff, and because it's always different. We were calibrating here, and basically we're using Stereo Labs cameras, or the Z cameras from Stereo Labs, and they have a calibration program where you walk around in a circle in the middle of here, and they try and agree on where your body parts are. They're using AI to detect, hey, here's where your wrists are, your ankles are, your knees are, and then the camera's trying to agree and go, okay, I think his left ankle was here, this camera says, I think his left ankle was over here, and they try and meet in the middle and agree upon a coordinate system. And so when we first showed up here, actually, it wasn't working. It was so fragmented and looked terrible, and then we were freaking out, like, oh my God, not again, this is not gonna happen. But then we were like, okay, what's different than earlier? Because earlier today during the tech check, it worked perfectly fine. The only difference was we had a different person that was standing here walking around in a circle. So that's how finicky things can be. We're not professionals, we do this for YouTube. So, but we got it working, and today actually I have a special guest here that I want to use to mostly be inside of Fusion for you guys, because I want to be able to instruct him on what to do and talk and have the full focus on you guys while he can be a little bit of a model. So I have George not found.
Does this work? Does it work?
Yes.
Oh, my mic doesn't really work. I have to hold it, I guess.
Well, his job is literally just going to be to sit there and look pretty. That's basically it. So sometimes I actually have to get a little bit further back. So when I mentioned before and I said there was problems during the tech check, I was like, there's two things different between our tech check and now. And one was that there was people here, and the second one was that there was a different person doing the calibration. The people shouldn't matter because you guys are far enough away, but if I'm standing right here and he's right there, these cameras are going to be a little confused about, they're trying to track the, his body parts and him, and they're going to be a little confused. So I'm going to step a little bit back out of the way. And first of all, Ken, he's here. He's manager Ken. Help him with the commands and making sure things go smoothly. Can you go ahead and create the clone? Do we need to plug it in, the computer, or? Okay. So we call it a clone. That's what we call the rendition of you in Minecraft. It's like it's a clone of you, so we call it a clone. And then let it shift out of it. Don't put the name in.
I'm really that. Put me in.
Oh.
Little sneak peek.
Oh, well.
Okay, so I think the first thing that we're going to show, first of all, he's just going to restart the program because I changed some settings and we didn't restart it. So it turned, basically, when I popped on the screen because it said turning mode. So essentially what that is, which we're not using today, which I turned off so it was on still, is essentially, usually we have a lot of space. So if you're thinking, well, how do I move? If I want to play Minecraft and not use any controllers, how do I move? Well, we have a big kind of warehouse area that has green carpet like this all over it. Again, a lot of cameras that are spread out around it. So if you want to move in that, well, you just run in real life. You dive, you slide, you run around. Now here, you don't really have space. So again, more for demonstration purposes. But turning mode means if you're getting close, close enough to a wall where usually you're wearing a VR headset or something and you need to know to turn around. It pops up, it gives you a little degree, a little angle, kind of like that, where it says, hey, go back to the middle, turn. And then you turn around, and in game you don't look like you're turning. You use your body rotation to counteract the turning itself. Okay. I'm gonna sit here for a second. Here, George.
Talk to us.
Talk
to us.
I already have my own mic. I don't think I need to hold it. What do I say, guys?
Hi, George. Hi.
All right. Is this like a stand-up show now or something?
Yes.
I don't know what to do. Tell a joke.
Be funny.
I don't have a joke. Chicken jockey.
No.
That's pretty good. We can all agree on chicken jockey. Can you see what they're doing? Do you guys know what this is?
No.
Who understands this?
No.
Nerd stuff!
Huh?
Nerd stuff!
I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying. Nerd stuff? No, this is smart stuff. This is really important. As you can see, this part right here, it says 15,000 because that's the number. That's right there. And this one right here, you see where the mouse is? It says, oh, it's gone.
Oh, well.
I was going to explain it because I understand it all, and I exactly know what it does.
Sure.
I can't hear you. I can't even see you. Who's saying that? Okay, what did you say? It is. Yeah, so I guess these are the settings. What are you changing? Wait, do you want a mic? What are you changing? Or do you not want a mic? What are you changing here? Oh, it's starting now.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, the mic's off.
Oh.
I own this place now. I'll have to be Dream.
Yeah!
So the setting that we are changing is to fix the fusion. His mic's broken.
Great.
Who knows how to fix his mic?
Well.
Unplug it. Plug it back in. There's no cable, guys. Oh, we have a new mic. Behind you, Drew.
Hello? There we go. Guys, I'm not stupid. I know to press the on button, okay?
I look so stupid here. What am I doing? I'm just like, I'm just in the middle of Minecraft. Okay, well, guys, what do we do? I'm not prepared for this. Huh? Dance? I can't dance. I'm not gonna dance. Dancing is... There's too many noises. I don't know what anyone's saying. Okay, one at a time. Everyone's saying dance, I can't dance. Do a handstand? No. I don't even know if I can. I don't think I can. Try. Wait, you can do a handstand. Dream can do a handstand.
No, I cannot do a handstand.
He can.
He's lying.
He knows how to do it.
He's lying.
I've seen you do it before.
Okay, so we're just restarting the Minecraft server.
What is that? I saw something weird.
What?
Don't worry. Nothing. Do the handstand.
I actually can't do a handstand. But if I could do a handstand, I would.
Yeah, right.
Help it.
So, let's get off for a second. We're gonna have Ken come back out here since he was the one that calibrated, like I mentioned earlier. And we're gonna start it back up. Oh, it's already started. Okay. Stall, George.
Okay. Ken. What are you doing? Here. Have the mic. Why not? Yeah, take it. It's good for you.
Why you gave me the mic? I have nothing interesting to say.
Ah, okay. I'll take it. Oh.
No, you
What do
already
you want
gave
to
it
say?
to me. I'm keeping it.
Okay, he keeps it.
How's everybody doing?
Tell a joke. What's your best joke, Ken?
Best joke. Looking at him. Just kidding.
Wow.
Thank you. Okay, so I'll tell you what's going wrong. Maybe it's interesting. So basically, the process I mentioned before about the cameras kind of agreeing where somebody is to create a point cloud. So it's actually working with Ken, but what Ken's wearing is bad. Oh, strip Ken, there you go, perfect. Here, Ken, hop out. George, go ahead.
Oh.
Okay, so this looks really shitty, but you get the idea. Okay, so we can roll with this. I'm afraid if I stand up, is it gonna mess him up? All right, I'm gonna walk.
Don't knock the cameras.
Okay. Very sensitive cameras. All right, so this is usually not what it looks like, but again, for demonstration purposes, this is perfect. So these two white lines that are coming from his hands, they're pointing in the direction that his hands are pointing. We use those for a lot of interaction-based stuff. Again, they're just using key point detection. So essentially, if you take my elbow, if I know where my elbow is, and I know where my wrist is, I can draw a line from my elbow to my wrist and then extend that. And so it's very simple, but we're using it for selecting blocks. So if you see where the white outline, he looks like crap, just ignore it. It looks like Hagrid from like the PS2 or whatever. Again, the more cameras you have, the better quality it is because it fills it in more. You have more data and you can actually fill in the point cloud more. Ken, could you actually increase the body particle scale or make it 4 probably? Do the same for the head. I think that's probably better. Anyway, there's a ton of settings you can tweak, and the thing is, again, we have it set up at our house, and so we were able to refine it. It took a while to refine and get right, and of course, we're constantly improving it to make it easier and better. The fact that we went from where we started, where it was a massive rig on wheels, that we welded together with, I think I had 12 cameras, 6 top and 6 bottom ones, with a moving battery and a moving PC setup on it that moved with you when you walked, to now being able to fly fly here to LA or Anaheim and set it up it's crazy progression. Anyway, can we go ahead and show the debug key points? So we're just going to talk about what it is. So essentially, the way that it works, any interaction works, is because you're able to detect the key points. So this is kind of what behind the scenes a little bit it looks like. You can see his, obviously he has different key points. He has his face, his legs, everything else is moving. And we're able to use that obviously to know where his body is in the actual world. And so if you want to do something in real life, this kind of the crux of the idea that I had was that if you want to do something in real life, everyone understands how to do it. The scope of that is so high. It's like obviously with Minecraft, there might be some of you here that know nothing about Minecraft. I start talking about the Ender Dragon, and I start talking about Ender Pearls and Ender Eyes and Blazes. You may be like, I have no idea what that is, but if I tell you punch or jump, okay, those are all universal terms and things that everyone understands. And so we kind of wanted to use that. So one of the things that we did is, if you want to break something, well, if you want to break something in real life, what do you do?
Hit it.
You punch it. So it's the same thing in game. So you actually physically will go up and punch something. Now the thing is, if you punch something softly, you might not break it if it's wood, or if it's stone, or if it's some other block in Minecraft. So we actually take the velocity of your hand, and we use that to determine if you actually can break something. We can turn on it's debug top right. And this shows even a little bit more debug information. So like there's a head box there, which we use for certain things with the vision. But also, if you see those little numbers, might be too small, but right by his hands, that's kind of the speed that his hands are moving. And again, it's math. Now, I suck at math, but essentially, I guess you can determine the speed of something if you know how far it's traveled and in what time. I guess that's the formula. And so we're able to do that. We take a picture, we take another picture, we know the location of the hand in both, and so we know how far apart the pictures were taken. We can determine the speed. It works the same way with movement. Now, it's actually, walking is a lot more simple. If he doesn't have any space, so he can't really, he can take a step forward, and he can take a step back.
Wow.
And I think he might be in turning mode right now. Wait, let's see. Can you turn to your right? I want to see if you're in turning mode. I think you are in turning mode. Wait, maybe you're not now. Turn the point cloud back on. But anyway, so turning mode I keep mentioning, and we use it at home when we have a big space, but if you reach a wall, it makes you turn around. And we actually make it look like you're not turning around. So in game, how we do that is we know which way your body is facing. And so if you're turning 10 degrees this way, if we rotate your whole entire body in game 10 degrees this way, it just looks like you're going like this when you're turning. And so I think he's perpetually stuck in that right now. And so I think that's what's causing some of the problems that we had, but I'm actually not certain. I think even some of the fragmentation of it as well. But anyway, so yeah, again, he doesn't have much space, so there's certain things we want to show. So one of the coolest things about this is that he's actually being passed through the game engine. So we're kind of bypassing it a little bit. So if there was ice underneath him, then when he walks, he'll slide. If there was a mob near him, and he can actually take damage. Can you spawn something to kill him? No, I don't think George. Again, usually we actually have glasses, VR glasses, or a VR headset we use. But it's more complicated, and you also can't see his face. And we want to see George's face, so we didn't bring it. This is for George to kill. I don't know if that might be too far for him to reach.
You can't reach it.
What?
Oh.
My arm's on.
Oh, yeah. Come on. So, as you can tell, as you can see, he can't. Come on. I'm trying. Come on. Oh, no, the COVID. Come on. How much health does this thing have?
A lot.
A lot of health.
I can't kill it.
That's an iron golem. It's one of the stronger mobs in Minecraft. Now, if you could see, it'd be a lot easier for him to fight. Oh my God, and he died.
I died.
There's this slow death animation.
Oh my God.
And we actually added death animation as well. So I did a video when we first made this where we recorded. And so we were like, hey, George, record a death animation. We tell him, all right, you just died to an arrow. And this is some dramatic death. And then we can play that actually when you die. So you just plus
Oh.
and you still die.
Give him a sword.
I died again. I suck.
Damn.
Oh, I can still. Oh, he's killing me. He's still killing me. Oh, I killed him.
Another cool thing, we're gonna kill him again, you guys don't clap too, right?
Oh.
Then fly up in the air, and then TP him meter. So again, gravity, he's in the game engine, so gravity will apply to him as well, just like it would apply to anything else. So he's gonna kill him real quickly.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there he goes, he's dead.
Dead.
Now, can you respawn him? Can you turn on his health? I think it's toggle hearts, I think.
There's a pig.
So we have a lot of Minecraft features that are just baked into the game. So like one of them, as an example, is health. So we have a heart system where, are you in F1 mode maybe? Or you said set it to false, you said it's true. Okay, whatever. Can you set his name? It's Rig. / CMD, state player. Name. So we added like name tags as an example. There we go. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So his health showed up as well. So now we set his name. It actually has his name tag and his health. And so if you have a mob, I don't know if you can punch him, can you? I don't think so. Oh, you can.
Oh.
All right, there you go.
Stop punching me. Leave me alone. Stop. I can't hit you. It's so bad. We're in creative mode. I can't do it. Get out of creative mode. Coward. Get out.
And it works the same. So like as an example here, it might. I'm not sure if we have it set to auto calibrate right now, but because of how the cameras work in depth detection, one of the funny things that I was doing at first, whenever I realized that it was really accurate, I would ask people their height, and I would have them go in it, and I would check what it said, because it would say their height as well. And so we use that actually. It's very useful because we need to know. Like, go ahead and crouch down a little bit, George. Maybe more.
I can't go any lower. Maybe I can.
He should be crouching, but I don't think it's working. I think maybe his height is set wrong. I think we don't have it on auto set.
I'm too tall.
Yeah,
He's
sure.
too tall.
Yeah. Must be it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. But we use it in our videos many times where essentially I'll use it as well. So again, because he's going through the game engine, if he's crouching, we can use it based on a percentage of his height. So because we know his height automatically, when he crouches, it's like, let's say 20%. He's 20% smaller than his normal height, then it crouches him. And what that does in Minecraft, there's actually some features. So like as an example, if you walk to the edge of a block, I'm not gonna get too close. If you walk to the edge of a block and you're crouching, you don't fall off. And so we did this exact same thing. So if you're going like this in real life and you're crouching, then you won't fall off a block. And also your name tag, it didn't work, but your name tag should be not invisible, but invisible through blocks and other Minecraft features. Go ahead and give us a small jump. I don't think you're able to see the top of his head when he jumps because we don't have enough cameras or space. Go ahead and give us a small jump and see if it jumps.
Small jump. How small of a jump are we talking?
A little higher. There we go. Okay, so we have jump detection. So essentially, in order to make it, same thing that kind of Minecraft does. So in this case, if he jumps, we don't want to use, basically every block in Minecraft is a meter. So that's 3 point something feet. So if we want someone to jump up a block, they have to jump a meter, more than a meter, because they have to jump a meter accurately. So we were like, okay, what if we make it so that we can detect when they jump, and then when we detect when they jump, then we make it so it pushes them a little higher. So that's kind of what we just saw, was after he jumped a little bit, it pushed him higher. And again, it can be, you take calibration for people right now, but it probably can be made automatic based on the person's height or their ability. That's just not, we pretty much just us and our friends, so we haven't bothered with doing that. The same reason the height right now is it's not automatic, but we do have that information automatically. What else do we want to show? I want to show you punch a block. Can we get a block in front of you?
Am I near enough? I can't tell. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Not strong enough.
Oh.
Oh, I was too close, I think.
So it is very much based on your velocity. So if you're hitting it not fast enough or hard enough, it's not going to work. And so when it's a harder block, then it'll take more hits. If you have something, can we get cobblestone or something? You won't be able to see the breaking of obsidian. You won't be able to see it. It's too dark.
It's gonna take too long.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Can you do a clone debug or a cloud debug? Turn it off. No, not that. The command / cloud space debug. The chat debug is on. Anyway, Yeah, so it matters how hard you hit. The big reason for that is mostly because if you're walking in Minecraft, you're like, oh, you're swinging your arms, and if you hit something, you're playing with your friends and you just accidentally move your arms and you don't want to punch them. So it needs to be more deliberate. So I had to go up, there's a lot of complications with this from the beginning that it sounds simple. You're like, okay, you move your arm, you move it quickly, you hit something, you hit it. Well, like, what about if you're hitting a block and then you're pulling your arm back quickly? You don't want to hit the block then, or if you're punching someone and you're pulling your arm back. So there had to be some kind of algorithm that I worked on for is trying to detect if you're actually throwing a punch. And the same thing with walking. If you're walking, well, how do we know if you're trying to stomp on the ground? Are we trying to give a stomp, George?
Like this?
Maybe a little bit bigger. It might not. And it's gonna be a big stomp.
Maybe like. Yeah.
Let's make it cooler. Let's make it cooler. / cloud space scale space 23. So this is now Titan George. So of course, it's 1-to-1 in Minecraft. So because Minecraft is a meter-based game and every block is 1 meter, you know the camera system is based on meters as well. So when you're big, you have more power. So I do a series on my channel right now where it's a Titan who basically is someone in this system, but at our house in a big open area that is sized up like this, that is hunting us down. So we're trying to beat Minecraft while he's running around the world, smashing us, trying to grab us. And we have small buttons that we're probably not gonna have time to show today, but we're essentially just a ring. You wear them as a ring on your finger, one button on both hands, and you can use them to grab things up, including the ground. So the Titan actually, the body parts are segmented. Now there's actually an upgraded version of this that in my next video we're going to use that I'm not showing today. But the body parts are actually segmented. So if you can you go in game mode creative and just go up and hold your hand up like this, George, and then Ken go up and punch his hand. Lower your hand a little bit, George, so it's in the cameras for sure. Is he?
I might be in creative, I think, because I can hear the noise.
Combo damage? You want to try? So basically, because we have the key point detection, the way that it works right now, which again, there's an upgraded version, so I'm not going to go into it, is basically if you hit a certain area of the body on the Titan, then it damages that body part. So you can actually like destroy the Titan's hand or destroy the Titan's leg, and then because which is for some reason is not showing up right now, but because we know you're attacking your foot, and because we have all the information, like I said, where that foot is, we know exactly where it is, and let's say I do enough damage to your foot to destroy your foot, chop your foot off. Well, we can tell if your foot's on the ground. So now we can say, hey, your foot's broken, so unless your foot is off the ground, you can't move. So that means you have to hop. And so that's how we have the ability to actually fight back against the Titan when the Titan's in here doing this.
It might be because this is all from my own brain. It might be because I'm not in Titan mode.
That actually is it. Clone destroy, clone create Titan.
I'm a genius.
Ah, he's a genius, guys. He coded this all just because this is the developer. So we have different, like I said, we have different clone types. We call it a clone. We have different clone types. We have human, which is just the normal size, which is just the 1-to-1 scale. And then we have a Titan, which is the bigger one, which is set up that way. Can you shift out? Do you want to try and walk somewhere, see if it, follow the instruction maybe, see if that'll fix it? Back. To the right maybe?
It's hard to see, but here, what's the screen? Oh, I can look at it. Wait.
What?
Oh, I need to go too far this way, I think. We don't have enough space.
You can't shift out? Just destroy it and recreate it as a human, maybe. I have no idea why this is happening. It's entering like turning mode, or this. I think that one's an edge mode. So it's like if you're really, it's like the danger mode. If you're really close to a wall, it's like okay, stop everything you're doing, just go back to the middle of the room because you're way too close to a wall. It's putting them in that for some reason because it uses the camera's location to create a ring. So at home, when we have it set up, and again, never done this before, so it's awesome that it's working as good as it is. But essentially, it uses the location of each individual camera to create the boundary. So because the cameras are mounted on the walls, it knows exactly how close you are to the wall, and it creates a custom shape of your boundaries. And on a headset, a VR headset, you actually see those boundaries virtually, so you know where the walls are, so you can sprint fully because you have a lot of space. So in this case, it's
Oh. Please stop.
it's definitely going off of you, not me, but so I think what I want to do is actually, what time is it? 7 minutes. Okay, something I want to do closer to the end probably is I wanted to have a couple people, at least help people come up, be able to see themselves, couple volunteers see themselves in Minecraft, maybe get a picture, and maybe just I don't know, ask a question and see if there's something they want to see or do. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not covering, I won't have time to cover, or that I'm just forgetting about because again, you're kind of getting it put through the entire game engine. Something interesting that, something I think is really cool about this is that the majority of the code is actually coded outside of Minecraft. It's coded in C++, and it's not within Java or the Minecraft system itself. So for other games or other systems, it actually would work just fine. We actually had a Steam add-on created that uses this same system as for full body tracking. So right now, if you play a VR game and if you want to track your whole body, to be able to use an avatar and kick or jump or I don't know, do funny, play VR chat or whatever, you have to attach something to your knees, to your feet, to your elbows, anywhere you go. Pretty much no matter what company you work with or you do for full body tracking, that's how you're doing it. With us, how we're doing it, we're not selling anything, this is for YouTube videos, but it works with the camera. So actually, you just go out in the middle of a basketball gym right now, and you have nothing on, and you can play a Steam game and have full body tracking. Creating and destroying something. Okay, so think of questions for a second while George stalls again, and I'm going to help Ken fix this real quick. It'll take me 1 minute.
Yes, guys, what are your questions? Huh? I can't hear you. Sing? I don't know if I can't sing, guys. I can't.
LA!
No, we're not even in LA right now, so that doesn't work. Sing what? I can't sing in LA, unfortunately. I don't remember the lyrics anyway, so it wouldn't work. I completely forgot them.
Yeah!
No, I don't. Unfortunately, I didn't get the copyright for this, so we can't do it. I was actually going to, but we didn't get the license. It's unlucky. So what else? I'm not the singer. Why are you asking me to sing? Huh? I can't hear you.
You and Seth from the trap.
Huh?
You and Seth have a portal next.
Well, yeah, but like, not really. That doesn't really count. It's too small. So, am I what? Am I enjoying Vidcon?
Yes.
Yes, it's epic. Good job. Yes, there's lots of epic things to do here. Like, watching this. Sing. Why does everyone want me to sing? Where does this like singing thing come from? I can't hear you guys. What?
They said you have a beautiful voice.
I have a beautiful voice. How? I don't know. I don't think it would work right now. I don't think I can sing. Huh? Do a floss? Maybe I can do that. It's actually, wait, that's gonna get in like cringe competition. I want to do it, but like, it wouldn't go well. I think Dream should do it. You need to you have to floss. Okay. Everything you're asking me to do is just like embarrassing. Why are you guys trying to set me up? Huh? Who's funnier, me or Dream? What do you think? Who do you think? Alright. Put your hand up for Dream, and okay, there's like 3 hands.
I don't know.
And I'll put your hand up for me. Yeah. Who sucks? Yeah, exactly. So, oh, I'm done. Sorry guys, I have to go.
Yeah, he's done. Okay, so we're going to restart the server again. So we're using a completely different setup than we normally use, like I said, in every single way. We actually tried this, I don't know how many of you guys know this, probably a decent amount of you, but I live in Orlando, and so there was an event called MegaCon that was at Orlando that we went to attempt to do this as well. And we needed a lot more prep time than we had, and it just did not work at all. So this is our first actual chance to demonstrate it and show it off. I think it's really cool to, like, it's different hearing about it than actually seeing it and being able to see, just see the responses, see how it works. And again, this is like the smallest scale version of it you can possibly imagine. We have like a super PC with 4 GPUs and a full setup where we've refined for almost a year. So it looks a lot better and responds a lot better. These issues we're running into, I don't even know what exactly they are. I don't have time to figure it out, so we're just trying to like push through it. Be like, all right, let's restart the server. It's like classic like tech support. Hey, just try restarting it. So we're gonna go into that. George, you want to come over here again like we did last time? So what we're doing, why I'm having to do this is because we're just getting no bodies within the realm of it. All it's gonna see is you guys are too far away. So we're kind of getting out of sight, out of mind, getting it started up. When we first started, we used to have to hide. We'd be in the room doing the calibration, and we didn't know how well it worked, so we would be hiding behind things to make sure we weren't seen by the cameras. No, that's not a woo. It's like an octopus or something. Okay, so I want to take some questions while let's have Ken restart it again. Jump. I want to take some questions. It doesn't have to be about this, but let's see. Again, there's lights.
I have a mic here in the house as well.
Okay,
so
sweet.
you know,
Would you like to pick people?
What was, out of everything that you guys have done with Fusion, what was like the hardest thing to like add or do with it that you guys found?
What was the hardest thing to add or do? I think getting the movement system working flawlessly was probably the hardest thing, because it seems simple. Oh, you walk and then you move in game, but it's really not. There's a lot, like as an example, obviously my center of gravity is kind of based on the earth. So like if I'm on one foot, you know that my kind of position, right, is my left foot here. But if I'm standing on two, it's kind of in the middle. And in game, that's kind of how do you determine that. Like as an example, if I'm walking in game, how do you know where you are on a block? Like where is your position? When you're a player in a game, you have a position. You know exactly where you are. You're in 0-0 or whatever. They have a coordinate position. In real life, you don't really have that. It changes based on like the anchor points of your body. So I worked a lot with like coding different options, like an anchor system like that, where literally I detected which body part of yours is touching the ground, and had a system like that where kind of determined based on that. And of course, there's like, you can use your centroid, which is the centermost part of your body, which isn't how any game usually that uses kind of VR based like this does. There's a lot of drawbacks, especially for a game like Minecraft where your movement is so intricate. You want to be able to stand on like the edge of a block, and you want to be able to jump up and attack things and fight. And so I had to work out a system that doesn't do that, because if you use your centroid and you bend over, your centroid shifts forward, you can fall off the block. So yeah, that was probably the hardest part. Another one.
What GPUs do you use in the PC that you have?
So I'm too tall for this. I'm also wearing green pants, but they show up. That's kind of perfect. That's awesome. So we have 4090s, and we have 4 4090s in the main PC that we have for this here. Okay, so it's working again, but I'm afraid the second that I step out of here, it's not going to. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do it anyway. So, all right, another question.
When did you come up with the idea?
When did I come up with the idea? So I came up with the idea, the first idea I had was Titan. I had the idea for the Titan, oh there we go, it worked, perfect. Yeah! Okay. So I had the idea for Titan first, and so that was, maybe March of 2023, probably, I think we started working, we didn't work on it at first, we started working on it I was less involved middle of the year, and then at the end of the year, near around December, it wasn't progressing how I wanted it to. We needed more help, so I got heavily involved, and then it took another 8 months until I made the first video. But yeah. All right. So I want to get one more question, and then I want to try and see if we can have one or two people come up here and just see what they look like. We see what George looks like. It's not that it's the best, but still cool. One more question.
Do you hope to develop anything more advanced than this, like something like full dive or something similar?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
Do you hope to develop something more advanced in the future, possibly something like full dive or something like that?
Full what?
Full dive, like, you know, when you're in the game.
Oh, I think that I'm not like I'm a software engineer, not a hardware engineer, so it's a lot harder for me to picture like it'd be really cool to integrate like you have gloves that you can feel when you grip things and things like that. That's so awesome. I love the VR space. I've never been a big VR. I've never played VR games really. This has gotten me more into it and more into the just how it works. And I think the future of gaming will be more like interaction. And I think that if this is me, there's only 2 developers working on this project, me and one of our friends Callahan, and it obviously imagine a whole team of people, and imagine the future of being able to just project yourself. And of course, this is like this is again Sims graphics or whatever, but it actually looks pretty good whenever we have it refined, we have it in a controlled environment. It looks pretty good. I have some videos up on my channel, and so I'm imagining it will look even better in the future, especially as technology advances. And this is actually right now being ran on consumer hardware. This is running on one PC. It's a 4090 in it. But that's it. It's one 4090. It's obviously an upper end graphics card, but it's consumer hardware. It's four cameras. They're relatively expensive cameras. I think they're 300 each or something. But still, for the grand scheme of things and how things will move in the future, I really think that this is something that will be you being able to hop in a lobby with people and literally see exactly how they look, exactly what they're wearing, and especially as technology for seeing things gets smaller, like as glasses get more advanced. VR headsets get more advanced and smaller and smaller and smaller. I think the future will be crazy. Now, I think I won't have a big hand in a lot of the hardware side of things, but I love pushing the limits of software and coding cool things, and this is one of them. So, all right. Well, I think what I want to do is I want to grab somebody. I think I need somebody with them select and have them come up. I'm going to ask a question as well. We already have somebody we have selected here. Come on out. What's your name? Oh, I guess I should walk over here.
I'm Oliver.
Oliver, all right. And what do you do at Vidcon?
I'm here to see J-Man Curly and have fun.
That's awesome. I met J-Man Curly last night, actually. Yeah, he's a cool guy. All right, I want you to go ahead and step in. Hopefully it works, please. It's gonna be embarrassing if it doesn't. Goofy, but not you. You want to give us a little jump, a little hop?
This one.
Ah, there we go. Can we spawn a mob in front of them? So one of the coolest things I like about the punching things is if you do a different punch, it changes where it goes. So if you do an uppercut, it'll go up. If you do a sideways swipe, it'll go sideways. So, a villager.
Oh, the purple.
I don't know if that's the right angle. You want to shift turn a little to your left, a little towards me maybe? I don't know if it's going to work.
Is it close enough?
Can we try and put it in front of the other side? Oh. Try and spawn another one right in front of them. Hang with us, Oliver. Okay, there we go. Ah, there we go. All right. All right. Oliver, do you have any questions?
Do the Titan versus like 100 Ender Dragons or like Polar Bears.
Gorilla versus men. Okay, let's put him in Titan form. Don't do actual Titan mode though, because that might break it. On scale. We'll put you big. I don't know if you can go against 100 Ender Dragons. We can spawn some mobs for you to stomp on though. You want to do some stomping, see what it does to the ground? Oh, there we go. Oh, an iron golem. Let's see what happens. We're back up, Ken, so you can see. All right. There There you go. Lots of destruction you can do. Oh, there you go. So the little green selection you sometimes see is how we help the person seeing know what they would pick up if they want to interact with something. Oh, there you go. And you actually can use every part of your body. So you can headbutt things. Don't do that. You can headbutt things, you can kick things, you can uppercut things, you can use your left hand, your right hand, your right foot, your left foot, your knees. Everything is a weapon. Okay, sorry. No. Vidcon? No. Everything you use to fight mobs in Minecraft or anything. You can break blocks as well. There you go. Slow little stops. Yep. Oh, there we go. All right, well, thank you very much, Oliver. Woo! Have a good VidCon. All right, let's bring someone else up. Here we go. Woo! What's up? What's your name? Ty. Ty. Nice to meet you. You want to hop in? Okay, thank you. Let's see. You might be too tall. Let's see. You might want to crouch down a little bit. Oh, there you go. You see him a little bit. All right. Do we want to put him in? Wait. I want to sit. You want to sit down? Good. Go to sit. Let's see. All right. And you should still be able to maybe kick your foot or stomp or something. See if that works. Trying to see. Okay, all right, yeah. Not bad, not bad. So do you have any questions about Fusion?
Obviously, you can get bigger. Can you get tinier?
Yes. Yes, you can get tinier. Actually, probably have never shown that. Let's see. Let's do it. Now again, it's frustrating that this looks so much worse than it does. It's super cool, but I'm like, oh my god, we did it for the tiny mode. It's like the details you can see are so cool because the smaller you get, the more filled in you are. So it actually looks a lot better the smaller you go. But in this case, it's probably not going to look incredible, but it'll still be funny. Make it duplex scale 0.2. Is there Optifine? I don't know if we have Optifine. So the cool thing about when I talked about the game engine, we're kind of bypassing. So even though it's going through, it's actually kind of not going through the game engine. So we can do a lot more that you usually couldn't even be able to do in Minecraft. Like you can see the Titan, you can actually see from so far away. Or in this case, yeah, we can make him so small, not reliant on blocks. You can be the smallest size you can see because it's just the particles. That's it. Oh, you just kicked the block there. It's so tiny. There's no limitations. Yeah. I'm sorry. You what? Probably not. You can try. Nah, that ain't gonna work. All right, well, what? Nice to meet you. What was your name again? Ty. Round of applause for Ty. Thank you. All right, now I want to pick somebody. Let's see. Let's get you two. Yeah, you two. You're looking at each other. You two. You guys come over here. Follow the green shirt. Now, you can't actually have two people at once, so we're going to do it at a time. You know, it's funny when you see two people, because if I try and hand somebody something, you'll see like them morph into one person. It's really funny, but yeah, obviously you would need another system. In an ideal world, the perfect vision for the future would be you have an omnidirectional treadmill. You have an omnidirectional treadmill with these cameras, probably a couple cameras on the side as technology gets better, and then you're able to just have one of these in your personal office. That's just, a small omnidirectional treadmill. You can run, sprint, do everything. You don't need all the space. That's the vision. Then you can have people, again, multiple people in at once, interact with each other. You can have a boxing fight. Come on up. They can both come up at once. Or you can say. Hey, what's your name?
Hero?
Hero. That's an awesome name. All right, you want to head out? Let's see. All right, let's make him big. So usually, people that are shorter, not that you're short, but people that are shorter are better because you have bottom cameras and top cameras, and people that are taller sometimes it's just how the cameras are orientated. But in this case, it's actually worse just because there's no bottom cameras, so it can be harder to capture. But there you go. There you go. You got a question about Fusion? How it works or anything? Anything you want to do?
Ender Dragon.
Try finding it. We got 8 minutes left, man. Are you a speedrunner? Kinda. What's your best speedrun time?
I never really speedrun, but I usually on YouTube I see like YouTube videos that talk about sometimes like the best scenes to speedrun, and I saw this one kid who like beats the Ender Dragon in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, we can't do that because we don't have time. Do you have any other? Do you have a quick request? Like maybe the Wither. I'm just kidding. That takes a long time as well.
Maybe that Iron Golem.
Iron Golem. Iron Golem. Or we could summon a Wither. Go ahead and summon a Wither. / summon space Wither. I mean, probably not going to kill it, but we'll see. Oh, there you go. You want to put on like G-Log or something so we can just see. Oh. There we go. They're kind of behind the scenes of all the different body parts there are and how it's working. And this has some stats and stuff. The response time is actually, well, let him fight this while I talk. The response time of it is actually a lot slower right now than it usually is. It's generally the delay, the only delay there pretty much is the shutter time on the cameras, which the higher FPS we run it at, which sometimes can lower the quality, the better. Now in this case, we're running at a lower FOV and a higher quality than usual because of the circumstances to make sure we get, with less cameras, a better image. But when we're running it at home, it's about a 40 ms, give or take 20 ms delay, 40 to 60 delay, which when you're playing on a Minecraft server, you're probably going to have even 30 ms as a normal player. So it's almost as good for competitive gaming. If you Google, what is the ms required for competitive gaming, a lot of time they'll put that between the 20 to 60 range, so almost right in there. And if you can feel it when you're playing, maybe not right now when you don't have glasses and it's a little less responsive, but when it's in its prime, it's pretty cool. I can't see the health bar, so I have no idea. Oh, you're halfway. All right. You want to go ahead and come out? You keep killing it while I introduce him. Come on out. See if he can get it done. He's getting a workout in. What's your name? Ryder. Another sick name. Nice to meet you. I'm Green. All right. So maybe get your question out of the way. Do you have any questions or anything about it, or anything that you want to try? Putting you on the spot.
I don't have any questions about the thing, but what got you into Minecraft?
What got me into Minecraft? That's a good question. I joined Minecraft after seeing YouTube videos, actually, from YouTubers playing Hunger Games. And it just looked, I think it was after the movie came out, it just looked cool. I think it was after the movie came out, I don't remember. It looked cool, and I joined a server and played it. I think before that I played with my friend, and we had just played because he recommended it. I used to argue, because I played Roblox first. I used to argue with him, I'd say, Minecraft copied Roblox. So of course I ended up falling in love with Minecraft, so. All right, heroes close. There we go. Beat the Wither. That's it for the hero. Thank you, hero. You're a hero. All right, nice to meet you. All right, let's hear it, Ryder. Here we go. All right, perfect. All right, we have him big as well. So he beat the Wither. I don't know if you can beat the Wither as well, but maybe we do. What's something? Warden? It's on the Warden. We'll see what that does. I don't know how that. It's gonna give us blindness and stuff though. Is that gonna happen? Might be. We'll see. We'll figure it out. It's not like this show is like super put together. Oh. See, the problem with the Warden is he's slow. And he's blind. Wait, why are we doing the Warden? Oh, okay. Oh! Woo. All right. Now we gotta wait. And the thing is, he doesn't have a health bar, so we don't really know. What is this green horse over there? I don't know what that is. He can't. You don't show him, Ken. He can't see. Oh, what the heck? Where'd he go? Why is it off the screen? All right, I think you beat the Warden. All right, nice to meet you. Have a fun time. I'm better than DeQuavis, yes. I tried to get DeQuavis to come be here. I was like, come fly to my house for the manhunt, and then we'll fly together to Vidcon, and it didn't end up working out. But that would have been funny. We could have put him in here. We could have put him in here. Would have been funny. All right, so we got. Oh, the warden's back. We got 3 more minutes, so I want to bring one more person up. All right. I'm so relieved that it's actually at least half decently worked. There was many times, there was a point earlier today where we were doing tech check where the GPU had been unplugged internally during transit. And we were getting an error that I had never seen in my life. The cameras, it was saying cameras not detected, but the cameras were working on every one of our apps. We were trying to calibrate, it wasn't working. I was like, oh my God, I'm sitting there troubleshooting for 45 minutes of our allotted like 2 hours. And then we were like, wait, this thing isn't plugged in. So, well, we got it. We're here. I think one of the coolest things is making things, being able to make your own stuff and just creating things. No matter what it is, no matter what you're doing, you're being creative and creating things, like whether you're writing or anything really. Hi, nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Olivia.
Olivia. Dream. Nice to meet you. All right, let's have you hop out. You're real colorful. See how it picks it up. Now this would look. Oh, there we go. This would look even cooler. Wow, okay. That's actually pretty good. All right, here we go. Cool. All right. Do you have a question? Any questions?
So coding is like a language. So since you're working with so many people on this, is that like, is there a lot of miscommunication? Is it easy? Like, what's that like?
So it's actually just me and Callahan. So that's it for the coding perspective, the coding side of things. And so there has been Callahan is a selective mute, and so that can be frustrating sometimes. We're in a call and I'm like, hey, ask for questions, waiting for him to type out a reply sometimes, especially because it's when you don't know. You don't ever want to say you don't know. Like if I get asked a question I don't know, I might be like, oh, and then you know I don't know. If I ask Callahan a question he doesn't know, it's just the typing bubbles pop up, and that's it for 5 minutes. But yeah, other than that, I think communication is great because Callahan's one of my good friends, and so it feels easy to communicate with him.
I took like 1 semester of C++ and I got out with a 70%. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, this entire project, most of it, for not the Minecraft side, but the entire project is coded in C++. I did not know C++ before working on this project. I knew Java, so I still probably did a lot of really funky, stupid stuff, and the code is probably terrible. But it works, and that's all that matters, so.
Is there a reason C++ is like the coding of choice?
That's a great question. Well, I think that it's the best coding language specifically for working with these cameras, with what we wanted to accomplish. Yeah. All right. Well, the timer's ticking down, and we got to take all this stuff off the stage. So thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Olivia. Nice to meet you. Thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys. I'm going to be at some point soon heading to my merch booth. If you guys want to try and get a chance to meet me. Other than that. Love you guys. See you guys soon.
Bye.